Thank you, John. Next, I would like to call on Terry Woodburn, Adjutant of the Department of Illinois, to the podium so he can help lead the presentation of Legacy Scholarship Fund donations. Those presenting checks will please proceed to the microphone, announce the amount and donor, and go to the front on the floor for a photograph. While the photographs are being taken, I ask that National Vice Commander James Holland to assume the duties at the lectern. Terry?
Thank you. Commander Couch, Chairman Besson, Adjutant Wheeler, distinguished guests all. I had prepared a few remarks before we get into the video for this year's ride. But you know, when you have a credit card out or a hotel key and you take a magnet and run over that magnetic strip, or it gets too close, it just blanks everything out. I had some really neat remarks prepared. But in the process of bringing my chairman down here and our delegation chairman, immediate past commander, we had to come right through the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders standing back here. I mean, right through. And kind of all I can think of now is if my mind is that hotel key and they're the magnet, all I can really say now is, Not too many years ago, well, actually more years than I'd like to remember, when you actually had to get up to change the channel on a television set, there was a cigarette commercial. I believe it was Virginia Slim. And their big slogan was, "Come a long way, baby." The young fledgling program of the American Legion Riders, is a very young program, but they quite literally as well as figuratively have come a long way, baby. This is our 8th run. We've covered just under 12,000 miles in 23 states, raising for scholarships to this point $3.5 million. And on the run coming down, there was another 350 or 60,000. And I have a feeling by the time these presentations are done, that'll probably double, putting us well over the $4 million mark. It's been a really neat labor of love, and if you can imagine, that's just 8 times coming to National Convention. When you add the thousands of miles literally that the riders do within their own states to raise this money during the course of the year, it's incredible the amount of rubber that's left on the road. This time I'd like to go ahead and introduce a video for your pleasure to get some of the highlights of this run.
Well, let me say thank you to all the American Legion Riders for being here for the 2013 American Legion Legacy Scholarship Ride. Very important that you're here, and it's a very important job that you're about to do these next 5 days.
Don't let anyone else twist your throttle. Be safe. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for being part of the American Legion Legacy Run 2013.
Because we want to take care of the children of our fallen comrades, and that's why you're here.
That's how we're riding, all right? Nice and tight. Now, that's G-force. Now, what does that troop look like?
In the first 2 days, total is $233,831.
This is an absolutely wonderful cause that we're working on. We've got close to about $300,000 that we've already gotten in the way of donations, and all of these are going into scholarships for the children of KIAs, of our fallen soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marine, and Coast Guardsmen.
We have a local 5-year-old who hopefully one day will be a recipient of the Legacy Scholarship Fund. His dad got killed in Iraq in 2009.
So the Legacy Fund, for what it's all about, totally support it. Brothers in arms, so therefore they are sons and daughters and nephews and nieces in arms as well. So it's one great big military family. Can't get closer than that.
We know what you've already done. We know what you've already sacrificed, and we are so honored to have you here today. Thank you for coming to God's country. God bless Texas.
It truly is a labor of love. And one quick story. At our rider meeting on Friday, I had heard from a couple of folks as we were conducting kind of like an out briefing of the run that there was an incident on the way, and try to get a visual of this as you think about it. Supposedly there was an upset pickup truck driver who had some trouble getting around or getting through, and they supposedly met the riders at their next gas stop and was in the process of getting out of his pickup truck with a baseball bat, evidently to address some of the riders. Now, put that picture in your mind. Here's a guy in a pickup truck trying to get out with a baseball bat, looking at 300 guys in leather, with half of them probably got a gun in their saddlebags. The old blue collar comedy tour group, I think it was Gary White, had named an album, and I think the album was probably named for this guy, and that is You Can't Fix Stupid. At this time, I'd like to bring forward our delegation chairman, Immediate Past Department Commander Wayne Wagner, for a presentation.
Illinois, in addition to the $5,000 plus dollars that was sent in previously, we have $13,350 to present.
Howard L. Turner, Post 276, Department of Maryland, has given another $1,000 to the Legacy Fund.
Post 4 Riders, Mount Clemens, Michigan, $500.
Pinckney Post 419, Department of Michigan, total $6,000.
On behalf of the Department of American Legion, Florida family, $27,976.
On behalf of the delegation from New York, another $5,200.
On behalf of the Legion Riders, Cottrell Warner, Post 942 in Webster, New York, $1,500.
On behalf of the Legion Riders and the Legionnaires from the Department of France, $1,330.
Department of North Carolina, $824.
From all the posts in the Department of New Mexico, we have a total of $4,500.
On behalf of the great Department of Wisconsin and my fellow Legion Riders and the Legion family, we have $13,349.
In addition to the monies already submitted by the Department of Virginia, ALR Chapter 28 at Dumfries wanted to deposit $250.
State President of the American Legion, Department of California, Pancho Villa. We have 2 donations, one from Post 534, the other one that's out of Orcutt, Chapter 48 out of Oxnard, donation of $600, which comes up to a total of $3,100 from the Department of California.
Department of Vermont, Brandon, Chapter 55, $500.
The Department of Idaho has 2 checks to present, and they will do that.
On behalf of the First Western Regional Romp Committee, sponsored by the Pocatello Post 4 in Idaho and Blackfoot Post 23 in Idaho, we present a check for $2,500.
From the Legion Riders of Post 101 and Post 26, Mountain Home, Idaho, check for $5,000.
J. Halford Pandos from the great state of Oklahoma. I make a personal donation of $200 in honor of my husband and all Vietnam veterans.
From the Foreign Outlying Department and Post of the American Legion, FODPAL, $250.
From the Department of Alaska, the largest state, the least amount of roads, and only 94 members, $7,500.
From the Department of Arizona, we have a check for $3,000. And as a little addition, we have a donation from our 2013 Boys State delegates, a check for $1,000 from them.
Post 29, Glendale, Arizona, $2,750.
You also have ALR Chapters Commander that brought in checks from ALR Tempe, ALR 2 Tempe in Arizona for $200, ALR 6 Prescott, Arizona, $250, ALR 79 in Yarnell, $500, which was previously sent in, ALR 52 in Sierra Vista, $750, ALR 5 in Phoenix, $2,000, ALR 86 from Overguard gave you a check for $3,000 during the Legacy Run, and ALR 58, our Commander's Home ALR Chapter, $4,000.
Which brings our Arizona total to $17,950. Thank you.
On behalf of the American Legion Rider Chapter 37, Ames in the Department of Iowa, $250.
On behalf of Spencer, Post 1, Legion Riders, Department of Iowa, $200.
On behalf of the Legion family of the state of Missouri, we give an additional $18,730.66.
On behalf of the great state of New Jersey, we'd like to present a check for $1,000.
On behalf of Bayonne Post 19, Bayonne, New Jersey, $500.
On behalf of the Riders of Boonville American Legion Post 200, $500.
On behalf of the family at Kenneth N. Dowden Wayne Post 64 in Indianapolis, $5,000.
On the behalf of the American Legion and Riders, Department of Wyoming, $1,000.
On behalf of the Legion family of North Dakota, we present a check for $12,273.
From the Department of South Dakota family, $4,086.
From the great Department of Pennsylvania, we'd like to present a check today, bringing our donations for the year to $67,952.
Commander, on behalf of Converse Post 593,
We're a little too small to host the Legacy Run as it came through, so we joined our friends at Post 245 and hosted you there. We gave you a check there. Since that time, we've raised an additional $267, so our total this year will be $30,267.
Commander, we're presenting a check from American Legion Post 491 in Granbury, Texas, and the writers for $1,200.
American Legion Post 575, Lubbock, Texas, $1,366.50.
Commander, on behalf of the State of Department of New Hampshire, we have a check for $1,780.66.
Commander, on behalf of the State of Connecticut, we'd like to present you with a check for $1,000. Thank you.
Is Georgia in the house?
On behalf of Georgia and the many riders groups that worked projects and the efforts of a rider who has rode every mile of all 10 Legacy Fund rides. I thought you said 10 the other day. All 8 Legacy rides. We give you $32,372.86.
As two members of the Legion Riders from the Department of Maine, we'd like to donate $5,000.
The American Legion Charities, Inc., Department of Ohio donates $10,000.
Massillon Post 221 of Ohio, Riders, $6,500, very hard earned.
Chapter 336, Brakeman King, Post 336 in Paynesville, Ohio, $500.
On behalf of the dynamic 9th District and Howland Chapter 700, our total is almost $10,000 given throughout. We're presenting the balance of that check. Additionally, with Miami Chapter 586 out of the 3rd District, total of $2,386.45 to be added.
From the great state of South Carolina, we present a check to the Legacy Scholarship Fund for $52,416.39.
The Department of Delaware, in addition to the $14,350 raised on the road and already donated to National Commander Council on Thursday, here are additional contributions totaling $12,550, $7,500 of which comes from one of our 2 mega posts, Oak Orchard, Riverdale Post, and Millsboro, making our final contribution at $26,900 from Delaware, the small state with a big heart.
Raleigh-Ott, Nebraska. It was another great year to be on the run. I'll tell you, I've been on several of them, and this was another one of them. I have a total here of $26,045 from the state of Nebraska, which I have to make mention of the one check for $2,500 was on behalf of a deceased adopted veteran at the Bellevue Veterans Home in Nebraska. Thank you.
From the National Assistant Sergeant at Arms Club, which you probably didn't know they had one. Legacy Run, check for $500. Children and Youth, $500. Emergency Fund, $500 for a total of $1,500. Thank you.
Mr. Commander, from the 86,000 members of the great state of Minnesota and American Legion Riders, we have a check for $51,000.
The Department of Massachusetts, the Legion Riders, a check for $7,890.